Okay, we are live. Hello, infants on thrones. My name is Zane Miller, and no, I'm not trying to do some shady thing where I'm like, hey, check out my website, premiumshades.com. This is just a website that I bought from a friend of mine, and he used a really lame stock photo. It's pretty much like this, and that's all there is to it. I'm not really doing anything with this. This is just my profile so you can see who I is. So again, my name is Zane Miller, as you can see, and this is a Infants on Thrones. I don't know. The best way that I can really describe this is a thank you, an essay, and a service project announcement all in one. Buckle up, bros, and I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. So let's do this. Yeah, so I'm a huge business nerd. Like I'm into video games and I love playing video games all the time. But like just a little bit more than video games, I love business, statistics, internet marketing, anything, man, you name it. Which is why, again, I'm like, man, I want to do something for these wonderful infants because, man, just a couple of weeks ago, I found out about you guys from a close friend named Mark Whitley, and he is just like, I didn't expect to have him say, no, dude, this this isn't a thing for me anymore, and these guys helped me out, and I'm like, what? Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Again, the service project about this is because I want to show you. This is kind of the stuff that I do. I do the Google ads, I do the YouTube videos, I do all that other kind of stuff. But I've been doing it like way longer than most anybody else. I actually what's the word? Know how to do it, and I really enjoy it. So it helps to like know how to do it, and then also be be able to function and enjoy it. And anyway, again, I'm losing my point. I've had clients in the past, and honestly, like when you guys started Infants on Thrones, I was working with this dude. His name is Jason Fladlin. I nicknamed him Billy Mays 2.0. And every day I think about this, I go, I could have started exploring some of the podcasting stuff out there and whatnot. And part of me just really believes and hopes that if by some weird happenstance, instead of talking to Jay Flat or Billy Mays 2.0, I ended up talking to Glenn, and I was like, yeah, I can do this stuff. I've done this, marketing thing before. This is one of my most successful projects ever. This one YouTube channel has fed me very well for the past decade. I mean, it's definitely lost steam over the last like 2 years, but I mean, it was great, right? So, guys, I feel like I want to do something like this, leverage my skills to help the podcast, and so there's my I love you, you guys are the best. Infants on Thrones, open love letter, whatever. I want to show my gratitude for what you have done for me. So there you go. Switching to the essay side of things. Yeah, I've always been, well, especially because it's October 2019. It's the 8th of October, by the way. And man, just this protect every child stuff, man, it has struck me to the core. And like if there's anything about Infants on Thrones that I can share that can help anybody else, especially with this ridiculous level of abuse with this insane church, I'm all for it. So my essay question here that moves past this little love letter and just like, you guys are the best, is where does the gaslighting end and the abuse from your actual family began. Because I think that's, and Mark brought up a really good point. He was like, it kind of like it starts with the church and then just sort of washes back and forth. And that's the great thing about gaslighting is that you don't really sort of know where it's coming from. So you can't really find the source of pain. You just know it's awful. So really that, I mean, I know there's probably more that can be teased out of that, but where exactly does that end and begin? Because as I see it, this is no longer, it's an organism. It's a living entity that needs to feed. And everyone's like, yep, let's go ahead and feed this thing, including my family. This organism infected and poisoned my entire family. My mom, raging super psychopath, has been given every single opportunity to be like, yeah, let's not do this. I mean, like, she is that TBM that's like, well, yeah, like, this is it. Like, I will sacrifice everything, including my children and family, for this church. Like, she is super proud of that. So there's she actually like, and again, I'm not trying to just sit here and beat up my mom. Okay, what I'm saying is that she felt it was totally okay to walk up to a kid named Khalil at a board meeting and say, you should shave your beard. Somebody might think you're a terrorist. And because that behavior has been accepted so much in this awful organism, that she's been acting like that for years. Well, okay, not around us. There have been many, many times as a kid she's like, yeah, don't be racist bad, all that other kind of stuff. But now that I'm 37, she's like, yeah, whatever. I hate all of them. They're terrible. I mean, she's just so nonchalant about it. But she's also 1 foot in the fucking grave, so whatever. So let's juice this up a little. This is my dad. Kind of let that sink in a little bit. This was a super huge embarrassment for the church. So you don't really see this anymore. There's a different guy, supposedly, who was the first, but nope. R.W. Miller, that's right there. That's my dad. And the organism sort of turned my mom into this hell hath no fury like a woman scorn thing, and she just eviscerated this guy. I mean, my had zero confidence, nothing, and my mom's just like super proud of this fact that she's protected. Well, no, she doesn't think that she's protected. She just thinks that she's done her job. So, whatever. Again, I don't know how much of this you want to necessarily use per se. I don't know. I use names, whatever. I don't. So much damage has been done. This needs to be like, this needs to be like a light shined on this stuff. This is awful. So there you go. To wrap up, you guys are the best. You helped me immensely. I'm going to start my service project very soon. I hope you guys get viewers or listeners from it. My essay really here is, at what point does the gaslighting stop and the abuse begin? I mean, I know that's technically both abuse, but there you go. Anybody for the closing prayer?